Pause.
Pause.
Why are you saying that? There's nothing wrong.
Presses?
As the final troll falls, all the orcs in the area will begin to flee and scatter out of the fortress and away into the distance. You have slain the last troll. And now if you need injury rolls, please raise your hand. DMZ,
How many? Oh, yeah. We'll give you like 2.
It's the armor.
3. 14 plus 3.
So,
I need treatment.
I've got a major, whatever she's got. Treat her.
Him first.
The Lord first. Got it. You have a major?
Yeah, fucking troll cracked my ribs with his fucking stupid ass mace. I don't feel anything.
All right
but
then.
I can't
He
breathe
is
properly.
going. All right. He is going to give you
18 plus armor.
a tier 1 healing potion.
13 plus armor, no injury. Marin, how many?
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I didn't know you could do that.
Need you to hold. Oh, this is going to sting a little.
That's not a. Ow!
Hold. Oh, damn.
He had a major, so I'm gonna give him a tier 1 healing potion.
15 plus 1.
Whew.
Got fucking ran over by a troll. Major injury.
Do you want a potion to you as well?
9 plus 1? Yeah, 9 plus 1.
Belly.
Yes, good bomb. Yep.
Pause.
I just have a minor.
Pause.
Stained with blood. The blood of comrades, the blood of enemies. But in some vital areas, your own. You lean back against a giant bone, surveying the scene, seeing most of the volunteers and most of the Redod soldiers alive, but injured. Around you are mounds and mounds and piles of dead orcs and wolves. The creatures have ravaged your home. The beasts that came in and ate your kin, ripped apart your citizens, burned down your towns, ravaged. But you just started to get back on track. You breathe a sigh of relief, Gerbom, after the Capitano was driven out. After Kovaz was driven out, after everything started to seem to go the right way, and then these monstrosities. Your will is unflinching. Your ability to set aside your own feelings, to give everything you have, is uncompromising. But no matter how strong a man's will may be, the soul is separate from the flesh. Gerbom, you've accrued 4 critical wounds.
Oh. Gobam has accrued 4 critical wounds.
All has been taken upon your body. And now the dice must decide your fate. still as cold. Except for where the lifeblood drips into the ground. It is warm. A stark contrast to the feeling in your legs and your arms. Now your wounds have accrued.
All NPCs have
You only notice that
5 and down as a failure.
kept pushing forward, you kept leading, you kept yelling your commands and swinging your blade, leading from the front. That weakness left you long ago. A long time ago. You spent so much of your life trying to find out what it was that you wanted to be and who you were. Tried so hard to leave behind a path once you made up your mind to be your own man, to be a good man. And your biggest sin was you never let yourself be happy.
I got you, chat.
You punished yourself in the dark of the night, drinking and sitting alone thinking, what could I have done better? What do I do now? This horrible path continued until into your life entered figures you dreamed of. Your adopted daughter, old crewmates of brotherly bond, all others who wanted to just move on and live, those who looked up to you. You found purpose. You became a shepherd to the needy, to the sick, to the dying. You wound up drawing a sword not for yourself and not for plunder, but for those who had no sword to draw. Instead, you became a hero to the small folk of the world, the ones who remember men by what they do, because their lives are so small and so short that the brightest lives in front of them are what they remember forever. And so to represent the Baron you believed in, to protect the people that you love, the position that you have embraced as a shepherd and a protector of your people, your province, your home, the place you plant your feet, you pulled a rusty saber, polished it overnight and wore it on your hip, and you marched at the front of an army. You gave courage to wavering hearts. Wherever your voice rebounded, darkness trembled. But the wounds you've accrued are many. And the body cannot always match the strength of the soul. As the blood drips from your body and your many wounds from morbid orc weapons, Lord Castellan, you have many times seen the look of dying crewmates and brothers in arms slowly passing away. You recognize this feeling and you meet it not with fear, but with understanding. For they too, on the die, you will have but a few moments to speak your last for those who would listen.
Dad.
sound like that.
You alright?
Huh?
I'm injured. I need to be looked at. Sure they'll look me as fast as they can.
It's okay.
He needs to be looked at. He does. Shit. I can't see from here. That's my last one. I can survive.
Do something.
Bloody hell.
Shit.
He did.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's pretty quick. I can't see it, right?
Carry on.
Hey, Kevin. Oh, come on. Thanks for anymore. Deal now.
No, wait.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be so very hard, Dorothy. I wish I could spare you for
Siggles, Nick, you want to give me a roll?
How you doing?
fine.
Oh, well. Sure. My ribs feel impacted.
Don't walk the path.
Yeah.
I
The only ones that got to me were trolls. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
We kept the flanks as clear as we could. A lot of them tried to come in the backside, but they couldn't get through. Too disorganized. What's the goal?
I know. It's not fair. It's not fair. Life isn't fair.
So, you're so strong, you're so tough, please.
Go. Desmond, I need your help. Can you stand?
Always do
What does he say?
Critical.
I can, but I'd rather not.
Body clamps you.
You're already clamped me.
Bandage.
On your feet. Get that blood pumping.
You can do it. I know you can.
Take my hand.
Look at me. I know you can.
Any other injuries on you other than that?
Just the quick.
I know.
Sleep.
Only if I saw
Don't
you.
want to do that right now.
What's the roll, just in case? +4.
Gonna have to wait on a DM.
Don't say it
You're gonna
like
be
that.
able to.
Don't say it. You have to see it. You have to watch
Any
me
injuries
make
on
it.
you? Old friend.
One major.
+4 for a treatment roll.
Thumbs up.
For 13.
Bandage.
2 + 4, 6.
Yeah, buddy.
I just need to stay down here for a bit.
Alright.
Taken care of.
I got it. There's 3 crits. It's a walk out of wound.
What you need to.
Just stay here, prove it. Show me you love me. You stay here. Don't leave me.
You wish for, my lord?
I'm alright. How about you?
I may be old. It'll take more than a few goblins and orcs to put me in the ground.
Sidio Castillo. Make sure he knows that everything's in good hands.
I'm going to give him his moment with Torty.
Good man.
Jesus. Still, I'm gonna get the middle ones.
Along your sides and your back. You hear the whispered words of love. Distilling, you feel and then you two taken care of and put on the right path.
distraught as she is, you know she'll make it. You know she'll make it. And as the world grows quieter and quieter, and things begin to fade, your eyes begin to close as you leave the world and it leaves you.
Dad, help me. Keep breathing. Dad,
Torty.
There's cages in the center. They have civilians inside. They're all locked though.
Hoping I brought those correct.
Yeah,
Start walking
you need to let go.
Close my heart can help as well.
Let me go get him.
Leave her be.
My lord, I hate to ask you for this. We'll be locked cages with civilians over there. We could use your skilled hands.
Have a look at it.
I don't think there would be any way around it with Atlas staff or anything to pull from one
Pause.
thing to another.
Pause.
Pause. It's hard to breathe in the plate mail. It's cracked, it's dented. Leather ripped. Your breathing is shallow from the damage that has been done. Shallow and calculated. As if you inhale too much, there's a springing pain from deep in your chest every time, causing you to breathe in slight gasps. You keep flexing your hands to keep feeling within them, trying to measure your injuries without looking. You feel unable to move from the unbearable pain shifting your hips. There's a cracking feeling. Trying to twist your shoulders to get up. There's a terrible pain down your back. The last time you felt such pain was actually falling from a horse. You remember it well. Training alongside the rest of the Airlandi cavalry, light cavalry, scouts and skirmishers, good lancers as well. You've contended with orcs in the past, of course, but even more so. You took your training seriously. Your purpose. You had a family to look after all. A beautiful family. You would have given Ireland everything. But unfortunately, it turned on you. The very people you look up to and respected marched into the poor quarter and slaughtered those that you loved. You watched as members of your family were slain. Your children slain. Screaming in grief and agony at the man who did it. Knight Captain Dario. For the longest time you burned with hatred. You would have done anything to kill him, anything to take a knife to him, anything to murder him. That is until you met Feva Farron. The quiet woman of the woods, a wood elf. I brought you to another path, one of peace. You found yourself far more mellow and calm in these sorts of situations, to an extent where it surprised you. Where you would go and grind your teeth and drink, you would now find yourself sitting quietly and engaging with a pipe, mulling things over. You grew into a different type of man, all the way to the point where you let go of your vendetta. It wasn't easy. God knows you still feel like they deserve it, but you know it would never bring them back. You have seen how gray these things can be. You just wanted to be a good man. But the world doesn't care what we hope and love for. It doesn't care how much we struggle. And your struggle has earned you severe wounds, fighting for the ones you care for and what you believe in. And now the dice must decide your fate.
Oh boy.
You manage to just get a hand up by your head and rip your helmet off. You can't breathe in it. Trying to get that full air into your lungs, trying to breathe through that smashed metal, almost making you claustrophobic as your eyes dart up and look into Faye's. Her beautiful white gown, splotched with blood, battle scarring. You try to say something to her, but it's hard. You choke on your own blood. Barry, the pain is immense. You wondered what your life
Yeah,
would
it's
have led
Harry.
you to, but never in a million years did you believe that you would wind up here with such a woman, with such a cause, something so much bigger than yourself. You never thought you'd think of the world, just a family. You never thought you'd think of Azera, just your hometown. But she's brought you into such a world of strange history and intrigue, and the world is so much more colorful than you originally knew. And there's that strange little shard in you that wants to see where this story goes. As you stare into her eyes, the green and silver hair, vibrant as ever. A wet tap on your face as a tear falls from her eyes. Again, you try to muster the strength to say words, but it's all you can do to gasp in air. She looks at you with such sadness. And you wonder how many times she's had to do this. How many times she's lost someone. How many times she's been hunted, looked for to be executed. And how now the same thing is happening and you won't be there to protect her. It grips at your heart. A lead ball in your stomach at the thought of not being there. But her eyes don't think of such things. She looks at you, searching your face, probably trying to think of a way to save you from your fate. With the 3 wounds, critical wounds you've accrued, Daniel, your body is broken and bruised. But whether it is the cause that you still must live for, for the woman that still needs you. The bond that has brought you entwined with the woods. With a 7, 2 points over a failure. You will not die this day. Unpause.
Lead the way.
Can I have a hand? Aye, this way.
Aye.
You got it?
Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Just needs to breathe. You gotta get a lot of blood out of his lungs.
See water.
Put on you.
Fair. Where's the throne room here?
What are you looking for?
Not seriously looting while our friends are dying.
Hi.
Over here.
Hi.
Over here.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I need a DM.
God is here.
The key that we got from Hopper that was given out, I'm pretty sure Kyla has that. Again, he's gonna try it on these cages.
Holy shit. It's a lot.
All of them seem to be alive.
Does.
Soma.
It'll let us out, right?
See which one's
Are they down?
Stay around the other.
Make sure they stay close. Don't let them running off.
Still,
Hey.
maybe more goblins north.
Trust me, I don't want the ones around here.
We're getting you all out. We're getting you home.
Where do we go?
This is this.
Everything's going to be okay now. Matthias, run and grab Soma if you can, please. Some of them are wounded.
I'm a little slow, but I will.
Alright.
Are you alive?
Alive in there?
We're getting you out of there.
I'm not screaming, am I?
Vicious wounds all across their body.
I wonder what those bastard orcs did with our armor.
Cool. Another one gone.
Did they take any of you anywhere else? Because of search. Probably swung around like fucking dogs.
Are you alive?
Make some room. I'm opening up.
There used to be more hobbits. We were all in here. It was just us two left.
believe that old orcs.
You're alive.
Look how may have come.
Alright, we're here to get you guys back to your...
For better or worse,
We can talk later.
Thank you. Thank you.
we can, yes.
Come on. Head on over to the other Have you
injured?
guards if you need to be checked. Yeah.
We have a medic if any of you are injured.
Yep.
We are injured.
Take care of the
Check on him.
Over there near the others, if you want to form a group, we can check you out. Check any wounds.
Come on in.
Shall we?
If you can stand, otherwise I can help.
Oh shit. This place is a nightmare.
I understand.
You do not have to
No,
go
I was gonna say this in Dwarvish. There are no more.
Where do you want to put these?
The
The ones
bodies.
that can't move.
The ones that can't move. Put them with Soma if they haven't already been checked out. If not, put them down with the other survivors and we'll move them. As for the bodies, we'll line them up. Good man.
They're the ones who have to
This
rot
is a
the poor.
prisoner.
Pain no more.
I guess the orcs don't care.
We have to find a way back
Hang around here, guys. We'll move
to
out
our
together.
company.
God.
That was amazing.
What's happening?
Boy, help carry them, please. They have very little
Thank you.
strength.
Of course, that's what we do.
Crossing was very deep and across this
Jeez, we didn't think anybody would make it through to us.
The bodies will leave here. Make a small line of them over here. We'll move them together. Yeah, or over there. Whatever works. As long as they're together.
Sorry, I'm just signaling to him. He's walking off like an idiot.
If you don't mind hanging around, we'll make sure everyone's out okay and we'll move together.
This is real.
Hang around here.
Where do we put the
Alright.
Don't go anywhere.
put the ones that can move?
Whatever you say.
If they can't move,
Hang here.
This is happening. This is real.
Yeah, we're getting you out.
Make sure someone's with her.
They're not gonna jump us and
We'll carry
get
on.
us a second time.
Alive?
Water skin, share it.
Thank you, Lord.
Of course. Little sips. Share it around. Hey.
I remember when we came back through here on our expedition. We moved past the door in the chief's tent from what it looks like it leads to the mouth of a cave.
Alright, hang around there. Don't fucking let anyone go in there. I've already seen people going around looting while our friends are dying. Don't let them do that.
I'm alright. I was recently captured.
Right.
What about you? Did anyone touch you yet?
There's a Gradia for you.
Benora, if you
Some of
have...
your friends seem to be,
I'm sure some of them could use a bit of a touch-up. If you have any extra water or any water skins, if you don't mind sharing it amongst them. Thanks.
Yeah.
How's everyone else?
your friends seem to be swarming the. That's the chief's hut.
Looks like Daniel, my husband, will pull through. I think it's still.
Deep breaths.
I don't think my buddies know.
They may have found something. That's the boss's hut.
Yeah, there's apparently a cave there. I'm trying to prevent them from wandering into it.
Didn't know what happened to everyone else.
I can keep them out.
Just keep everyone here. Right?
Understood.
About the cave.
Is there a estimated time when release?
Well, we found it. It's nothing we can do with it at the moment. However, the box is full of gemstones. That might be useful.
Yeah, I don't really want to
And
poke
sell
around the
that to the
cave
merchants.
or start looting while we still have people wounded. Take a breath.
I'll be entirely honest, neither do I. I'm the same. I don't feel like going into God knows where. Or God knows what.
Take a breath here. If you have extra water skins, we're sharing it amongst the survivors. We just put out of the cages if you feel generous. If not, that's fine. It's up to you.
I'd travel like lad if I had some, I'd do it.
I'd be confused as to where you got it from. You're a bit of a good shot.
Lord Marshal's requesting everyone gathers at the beach.
Alright.
Your father wants 2 guards to go to him, the rest of us go to the breach.
Alright, everyone who can walk, we're moving out of here.
Come back, you know.
Anyone who is able-bodied, please pick up one of the bodies or the people that cannot walk. We're going to move together in a group.
I want you next to the corporal.
I can try.
Alright, we're getting out of here together, guys.
Oh man, he's off in his own world.
Yeah, he's been through
I knew that orc hit him too hard over his bloody head.
We gotta get out. There's only
Soma,
captured. I might be able to help.
can you start leading them towards the breach? I'm going to go quickly check in with them, okay?
Well, no make sense.
Stay with the group.
the breach. Got it.
Good man.
Yeah, I think they've already got people up.
Stay as a group, guys.
Stay with him.
Which way is the way out?
This way. We're just following them.
Follow Soma.
I know the way.
Follow him, I guess.
Follow me.
Need a hand, Toti?
You would see that she actually has a major on her leg that she doesn't feel.
Alright, come on. You're arm over me.
Okay.
We found captives in the cage. We've released them and we're forming a group. Some of them are wounded, some of them are non-walking. Some is ushering them towards the breach.
Very well done, my son.
You know what, Toti here?
Yeah.
A tier 2 health potion for Toti.
Oh.
Rolling. 16 plus 2. The wound will stitch itself shut.
You're losing a bit there. It's alright, come on.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Don't apologize, it's fine. Come on.
One second, Fenton. We sure everyone's together?
Yeah, I made sure they were all blobbed up and leading with Soma. Some of them went off, I believe, from my understanding, to loot while our friends were bleeding out. I'm taking a note. I could be wrong, but it definitely looked like that.
Make sure you give me the names of every single person who did that.
Yeah, I'll double check once we get back.
I will have them whipped.
Roach over here, remember, steady, Roach.
How do I get out of here?
Yeah, we need to go.
Follow me. I will lead you to the car.
This way.
Make way.
When we get back, son, you might need to have a call.
Make way.
Make way, move. Specs.
Stay strong. Health. Stay strong.
I never thought I'd see outside those.
Mount up, everyone. Make sure to leave room for the captives. There's still a cart behind you, don't forget. Come on, mount up, everyone.
Accounted for, Lord. My
Good.
lord.
Make sure everyone's climbed up.
Well, she
I'm gonna
had
be
this
taking
anyway.
up the rear, lad. I'm gonna walk my way over. I'll catch up.
I'd prefer it if
I
you
don't
stuck
think
with
she
the
can
group.
drink.
He is, I am, so.
I don't really want
You won't be
you
alone.
staying behind. We push the orcs out of the fortress, this means they're around us.
They fucking peeled her goddamn skin off.
We
I'm
cut off as many
pleased
as
that
we
you
could,
could.
but a lot still
Yeah.
got out.
Did all that. Means more than 3
I would
feet away
urge you
from
to
her and
climb
they
in.
keep-
Then I'll do my best to clear of you. It's
I don't think you soon do.
Alright, climbing up. Captain,
take care of your own lads and make sure he gets back safe.
we will.
If I find any more along the way, I'm going to kill them.
Everyone's mounted up, with the exception of Kaz and Morian, who do not want to mount up, they want to walk back. I urge them to. They said they would
I don't
prefer.
give a shit. They're going to get in there. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Still, there's something that they're not curable of.
Dwarves!
Stupidity.
What can you do?
Sometimes it's only learned.
You got that right.
My last. Primary retired.
Hope you don't mind ringing me the ride. Okay.
Dang it. Stay still. Easy, rain.
We're moving! To Nautis!
Let's go right up ahead. Right ahead. Get in front.
What to believe? A lot over. I still got the strike.
I'm not back at Nautis. I'm not back at Nautis. That's not over yet. And when it tries to get back, They feel more
Any
comfortable
stragglers
with a quality car.
Marshal? See you. Tell them to gather at the tavern so they can be paid.
Stay around the tavern if you want to get paid. Nearly done, guys. One more gather at the tavern so you can be paid, and then you can go home to your beds.
Paid.
Yeah.
Paid.
Interesting.
Head on up to the tavern if you want to get paid, Kaz. A debrief would be also helpful.
What do we do now?
Are you originally from Nautis? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from. You're actually my boss.
Am I?
I worked on the wharf for a while.
Oh. Well, if you would like to, you can come to the tavern and see the debrief, or alternatively, you can gaze upon the wharf that is now finished. But, as of
It's
now,
finished.
we have projects for
I
you,
think
don't
I'll
worry.
head to the tavern.
Go ahead.
Alright, well, I look forward to getting back to work and getting back to normalcy.
Got plenty of jobs for you in the
My
future.
lord.
Where's the other wagon?
I look forward to it.
1, 2...
Is this not it? There's
Oh,
one
it's
for-
there, 3. Right, it's just really dark.
Where's the one with the custodian?
I don't know. I doubt Torty would have left it.
It wasn't the last one.
Basil, this is one of those moments that I need you to take me because there's somebody in the farm working.
Maybe it can take
Tell
him.
you what.
I don't know.
When you get back on the street.
Gather up by the tavern, guys. Debrief and payment.
As well as I do. I don't really expect that. Someone who was willing to go.
I forgot what you said. H.
Age was to give the blade.
She's still up at the nose corner.
I'll go
Where
get
is
her.
she? No, take me to her.
Tyler.
Sweet home. That's where you would want to be.
Howard's dead.
Need you guys at the tavern. They're doing a debrief and payment.
Okay.
We're going to carry him home, my lord.
Go ahead.
Lead the way, Miss Corky. I have him.
Remember, in the near future, I will need volunteers to clear these wretches out from Valeno,
He's
the
moved
ruins of
towards
the
you.
forest, and everywhere else. Come and get paid.
Make way. This is stone. I'm gonna say mine's going to go to whatever.
Find me later.
Building we need to do in the city.
If you're accepting your pay, come here and take it. There's no shame in it. You did work. Work is meant to be paid for. You risk your lives. You have your exchange for it. You have armor to repair, weapons to repair, medicine to buy.
Village includes the popular force that attacked the orcs today.
Wonderful son. The main group of orcs have been dealt with. So, safety in the province is gonna get better. It's been costly though.
Seems like this came at heavy cost. Looks like the Castellan of Nautis.
I'll put it towards the ship ticket. There will be a funeral held tomorrow for the High Castellan. For now, please give family and close friends time. I have nothing else for you more. Sleep easier, sleep lighter. Some have paid the price. Both Imperial and Gradia.
Now that the announcements are over, please clear the streets. Not fully, but just disperse from the general crowd. I don't want to block up things.
Remember to give space, people.
Yes, give space. Do not bother dwelling.
Never gets any easier, does it?
It never gets easier, but we get better at bearing with it. I'm borrowing your tool rack.
Fine. Most of the tools were yours anyways, if you remember.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dry off Maelstrom's armor and saddle and parting. Oh, by the fire.
There.
There's space if you wanna dry any of your stuff too.
I'll try it in the morning. Mostly have it resting up against the side of the forge. The heat, residual heat, should get to most of it.
Good man.
Whoever made your roofing here was really good at it. Not one leak.
I used to be full of holes. If you'd believe it.
I can. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Tyler.
You rest well.
Bright and early for more fun, good work. I updated your weapons log. That guy that ordered those throwing knives picked them up.
Awesome. Thank you.
Darvos.
Yeah. Imperial?
I understand you were at the fortress when it fell.
I was.
Thank you for avenging my boys.
Enough dead orcs in there to avenge everyone. But don't worry, they're still thrown about the province, so I'm sure you guys will get your chance to get your hands dirty yourselves.
I would love nothing more than to wash my hands of this land and take my boys home.
There were, I don't know if you already know, there were some survivors that we found in cages. 3 of your boys. I hope they made it in okay.
I will check in with what is left of our officers.
Good man.
I'm sure they made it back.
We loaded them up in the carts. I just
Thank you
didn't see them.
again.
Of course. That's what we do. Thanks for coming and saying thanks. It actually means a lot. Truly.
I understand that our two nations and our peoples are at ends. But, as the good sergeant put it, even God weeps for all we have lost.
Yeah,
And as the Lord Marshal put it, the destruction of a mutual enemy is something we both can agree on.
Definitely. I'm gonna get cleaned up. Thanks for swinging by.
Yes, please do not let us keep you.
Honor and wisdom.
Oh. Well into the night, it seems. It's now dawn.
Holy hell.
Okay. The gods are confused. Oh no.
Oh. I'll help.
Yeah. Thanks. Sorry.
I am the light bringer. Bringer of lights.
Lights. Well, good luck. I'm going upstairs.
Hey, sleep well, buddy. You earned it. Man, I was hoping for a way to get down. They're all raised up and I don't see any ladders. Oh.
The water washes away the blood and the sweat. Stings and some of the cuts and wounds from near misses from blades and arrows. But it's relaxing and cool. Lisa.
Sorry. Just brother not well?
Tang. Not well how?
Quiet.
He did take a beating today. His lights all turned off for a good couple of moments. I think that's his rest. He might just be tired.
Want stay your home.
Sure. I'm gonna drop these off at the bathhouse and turn in. You wanna come with?
Want brother. Can't brother sleep.
Where's he currently? I mean, I can bunk up there with you, if you prefer. If you want to stay close to Tang. Yeah? Let me drop these off and I'll come right over, okay? Come here, you. I'll be right back.
Go.
Have you didn't happen to have seen a small hobbit in a red hood, have you?
No, not for a while.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Meow.
Man, what's the fucking point? No interrupting, am I?
No. Team went ahead and shut down early for the night. He's exhausted, it looked like.
Yeah. Lisa said she was worried about him.
Yeah. I checked him over. Looks like he's alright and everything. I don't know.
He took some pretty big hits there. While you were tending to, Harry. All of his lights completely shut off for a couple moments for a while. I think he's just tired. How are you two?
I'm doing okay. I'm just... Fuck.
Yeah.
I just know tomorrow I'm gonna have to confront your... Tomorrow I'm gonna have to confront your father.
Dare I ask what this is about?
Involves with me, Soma, Ludwig, and Ulrich. It's about the shroom lung.
Why would you
The
get
only thing that
involved
I've been part...
with Ulrich at all?
To secure enough to hopefully stop what Risa's trying to do.
Remember when we went to the ruins? That one night, all of us, and we held it out against the orcs.
No.
You mean no? You weren't there? Yeah, you had a crossbow. Remember that? The ruins near the edge of last pod.
Yeah.
Remember how we got there and 30 of my best knights were skinned alive and hung and beheaded? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
I didn't know what had happened.
Yeah, it turns out... Remember, we went there because we got the tail end of a missive from Arn that had been shot down by goblins. Yeah. And we got it 2 days late from what it should have been. So if we had gotten that missive at the right time, we could have saved those 30 men from horrible, gruesome fates, right?
Yeah, I would say so if we would have got it on time.
Goblins didn't shoot down that bird. Ulrich did. And he held it from us because he wanted to get Arn off his foot. He wanted to stop Arn from what he was doing up in the north. And by extension, killed 30 of my men. He is untrustworthy. I would not trust him in whatever you're doing.
Main thing all we were doing was keeping the Castilian informed about the Shroomlung, keeping the dynasty up to date that we've been making cures and stockpiling them, along with elixirs.
Is
And then
Shroomlung a current threat?
it seems to be, from what someone blurted out in front of me, Orc, and Ludwig, which was about something about Risa visited him. She's collecting some kind of what she calls biomass, I guess bodies and bodies and bodies of orcs and dead humans and whatever she can collect. Don't know where. I didn't want Ulrich to freak out because of him being an aspirin. You know how they are.
Yes.
Burn everything. So I told Ulrich, don't worry about it. I'll keep my, eyes and ears attuned to see where these bodies and stuff are being dragged off to, so that we could find out the location of this stunt she's trying to pull, because it was either going to be Soma or that Arkoff menace that he killed.
Is it related
Something about
to that cave of shrooms that Hopper found?
I didn't know about that. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But the only,
not here.
The only thing I know is
but close.
But the only thing I know is that they're trying to, from what Soma said in his trying to make sense of what he's talking about, is that she's trying to use him to create, I think, some kind of, I guess, another hive mind, but him in control of it to where he could fight against the other hive mind, I think. But he didn't want no part of it. He didn't want no part of, he wanted to kill Arkoff, be done with it, and get rid of this blight completely. You don't want no part of it. So, to satiate Ulrich, I said, hey, we've been making cures, I've been making deals, and I've given Soma's blood to the Institute to synthesize a cure, his blood on mass production for a mass production of cure, not only to help cure, but also there ties into the Institute with, Ledford and all. I mean, not Ledford, but Arland. To finally, hopefully, snuff out this wretched plague that has just continued to follow us and follow us. The only thing that Ulrich has a hand in any of it, from what I've been told of, Ludwig, is just to help destroy it. Basically, burn it out, whatever deals, not to take any samples, nothing. He just wants it gone, completely eradicated. That's the gist of it.
I'm too angry.
Nothing.
I'm too tired to get angry. But I would reiterate, we don't trust him. I've gotten
That's why I didn't.
Restless sleep over the last 48 hours.
Do you want to draw it?
Yeah, I think so. If you've got.
But nonetheless, no, I hate. Yeah, I do. I heeded your father's counsel as far as not giving him any more that he was already privy to. Some was the one that blurted that out in front of both of us. So I had to say something to keep him from going on the deep end of acting rash as aspirins do. I don't trust him with, like you said, the hearsay of your father and all that. That's why I didn't get involved. I told El and Oshan, keep him at arm's length to where some answers we could give him, but not totality, so that way we kind of would know what he was doing, but not getting too involved with it, so to speak. Well, anything with your father.
Just be careful.
I know. That's why I want to just talk to your father about it.
Yeah.
So he knows the extent of it has had nothing to do with him, and nothing more to involve with him. Mainly just involved with getting rid of the shroom lung, getting rid of Risa once and for all.
Yeah, just brace yourself. I know you already have, but...
I know. I just want to get rid of the one last thing that he needs to worry about is the shroom lung. Needs to be gone.
Damage out.
Yes, got it. Okay.
Yeah, take 2 out of your stock, because Lisa will take 1 as well.
Yeah, I have. She had made plenty in there. That leaves still 5. But that'll help you have a good rest of sleep. I got plenty if you need some later on. I know you've been dealing a lot with everything, and now it looks like your father's going to be dealing a lot with even more, not with the shroom lung thing, but mainly Castellan being gone. He's going to have to look for somebody to be his successor.
Not Arn's choice, actually. Believe it or not.
You mean the Baroness and...
Be Baron and Mem's choice. Of who they want to elevate. It's gonna be a tough choice for them, but...
Right. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I haven't told him anything else. It's all been just related to shroom lung, and that's it.
Yep. I am fading. I think I need to hit the hay.
Alright. Was there anything else you...
Yeah. No, it's all good. Thanks, Faye. You did really well today.
Thank you. I try my best. Here, I'll walk you out.
Oh no, I'm staying here. I'm sleeping over.
Oh, okay. You sleeping over?
Yeah. With this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Upstairs.
Brother and sister time. I got you.
Yeah, I think it's long overdue.
I'll be staying up just a little bit longer. I'm waiting for a delivery to be made from some people that will hopefully be bringing some herbs that I need.
Keep an eye on him. Please.
I was able to, I know you weren't here, but a surprise thing, I was able to purchase 2 more of those crystals to help repair him.
Nearly needed it today.
Yeah.
Lyra!
Let me make sure real quick.
I'm sorry. I couldn't be there.
You know, I appreciate how well we work together when we fight, but you getting wounded would have ruined my day, so... Faye gave me one of those thingy things so I don't feel pain. which
I
is...
saw your, Kyler, I saw your father. He's on the docks. I told him you were here fixing to lay down for the night and read a book to Lisa or whichever, so he knows where you're at.
Okay. How's he looking?
Somber, uneasy, a lot on his mind.
Yeah. Ditto.
Right. Well, you two have a good night. I'm fixing to head down and put my nose in my book and work on some potions.
I got given a drug, which made me not feel pain, which is great, but it's weird, and things just aren't working how they should.
Help.
It doesn't hurt. It's just... I got off Maelstrom and I didn't realize how weak my legs were, and I buckled.
Happy. You. Safe.
This is the 4th time in a row that I've come across these orcs, and ended up unconscious with at least 2 criticals.
Want help. You. Fight. By you.
Yeah, I think I'm just losing touch. Losing my pizzazz. Anyway. Bottoms up. I'm sure this mixes really well with heal potions and whatever the fuck the other one was. We're gonna find out.
I drink many. Fine.
Wake me up if I start screaming, please.